All right, so I had a request to do kind of a video of the demons that I have for Reign in Hell, that game. And so I'm going to do a quick little video to show you the two armies that I built up for this game. A buddy of mine from the Miniature Wargaming Society that I have, that I'm a part of, wanted to do this game, and so I kind of jumped in with him. I have a 3D printer, so all of these are 3D printed. All of them are from Bestiarium Miniatures. I'll link them below if you want to kind of build something similar to this. But I think for Reign in Hell, Bestiarium Miniatures, like anything they have, is going to be perfect for them. And so I've got two armies, and then I've got two figures that are kind of like a floater figure that I can kind of bring into any army if I want a flying creature. A lot of the styles are very similar. They're kind of kit bash, so they're a little bit different. You can see that these two guys have halberds, but they're a little bit different in terms of the head sculpt. So the head sculpt on this guy he's got a little bit more of a gas mask, a little bit different. I kept the paint scheme fairly similar, fairly mild on these guys. It's a green paint and like a very pale flesh tone, a little bit of copper and some leather, and that's about it. So that's the two smaller demons. I've got several of these guys, these lesser demons here. Another smaller, lesser demon with size, I believe, or this guy's got a size. Similar head sculpt to this one here, but a little bit different. These are kit bash, so the heads, I think, on these actually come off. And same for the arms on some of these. I could actually move the arms around and switch them out a little bit, but these guys really kind of showed cool for the smaller demons. And two more smaller demons here, the lesser demons. Again, you've got that kind of tin can, coffee can, gas mask sort of thing. Same there. We'll bring in a couple guys on stilts. These guys were really fun. I do like these kind of stilt walkers. It's just such great detail with Bestiarium Miniatures. And for looking, I think that I should have one extra demon here in my box. There it is. Yeah, we do. So the lesser demon, kind of the Cabal, the second in command of the Cabal, I guess, would be this guy. He can't even, holy crap, I can't even get him in focus. Give me one moment, and I'll see if I can get this guy in focus. There we go. He is just big and brawny and ugly. Kind of a cool head sculpt. Just a cool sculpt all around. Like, it's this big, huge guy. And then I think I went too big on my major demon, but she's I'll cover up. She's I'll see if I can blur that out in post there. I don't want YouTube to kind of take me down just because. Yeah, I can't even still get in here. Let me tilt the camera up a little bit. There she is in all her glory. This is one of the major demons, and I think I have the base too large, and so I would probably need to rebase her, maybe. I'm not sure. I just use her as a large base. The guys I play with aren't really too concerned. So even though the base is a little bit probably too big, I still am allowed to use her. And that's the first Cabal that I have done up. And the two flying demons that I kind of have that would bounce between the Cabals whenever I want like a flying demon is this guy here. Not much to him. He's got kind of some bat-like wings. Again, all white with just an oil wash. A little bit more red on him. And then the other demon that I have here would be this guy here. More green. Almost turned out to be like a Green Goblin Hulk sort of green, but you know, it works. More Batwing kind of looking character. But there's the two flying figures that I have. And the second Cabal that I have built up, these guys are a little bit more of a red tone. I painted all of their skin white for these guys. And then I used an oil wash to kind of bring that white and dirty it up. But they've got a very pale kind of look to them. The white seemed to work quite well. They're more kind of insect inspired. This guy doesn't really show the insects, but he's the only one of the group that does not show the insects well, because once you start coming in with these guys here, you can see that they've got some issues that they need to work through. You think you're having a bad day. Let's get these guys in focus. Yeah, you think you're having a bad day. You look at these guys. He's having a bad day. I love how the little legs come around. Again, these are Besterium miniatures. I think I used a AK Interactive Winter Streaking Grime as the wash for these guys, the oil wash. Kind of bring it out again. Some of them have tentacles coming off their arms and just growing into their skin, so these insects are kind of taking over their body. Really cool kind of concept for Rain in Hell, and it fits kind of that aesthetic really well, I believe. Another big guy. He's got a couple heads working. These are another, I think, Kit Bash series where I was able to kit bash like the body with the legs and kind of make whatever I want out of them. Still got a little bit of red. He's one of the few that are armored. I only have like 2 that actually wear armor, but I brought in some more of those red tones to kind of have him look the same. The same concept, just white paint. This guy's almost like a voodoo doctor. Really cool. Kind of paint up. Great posing, great kind of tortured soul hand sort of thing working on there. Another one that has a little bit more growth showing of this wooded insect sort of thing. Little scrolls, the details on these guys are fantastic. You can almost just feel their pain. Perfect for Rain in Hell. More, this guy's, his eyes are completely gone. Neat, kind of contorted elbow. In the back, it's like physically almost, it looks not supposed to bend like that. It's like snapping and cracking. It's almost like mid-transformation. Really, really fun attention to detail. One more bit of the lesser demons. One of the bigger lesser demons. Kind of in mid-pose, just getting ready to reach back and just slam something with that axe. As he's got more of these little woodland insects kind of crawling in and around him. Pretty wicked cool. Just pure evil. Then you've got the larger demons here. I just realized that his staff broke off, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to find a way to glue that back on. As I was pulling them out of their case to film this video, I realized that that staff kind of, it's a cool staff. It actually has like severed hands kind of tied to it. I don't know if you can make that out. Those severed hands and skulls, and it's just pure evil. But again, carrying with that kind of woodland insect sort of theme, I painted the flesh a little bit different on these guys just because they were the major demons. So they got a little bit more of kind of a putrid, rotting sack of flesh. And then we go back to that last one there. I love the pose of this guy. He's just straightforward. Bring it back a little bit and focus there. But yeah, he's kind of riding a monster, but he's inside the monster. As the monster became him, it's kind of not really sure what's going on with this guy, but it's really cool, whatever it is. And again, just such a dynamic pose from this figure. You can really get kind of the tension and the movement in with this guy. He's again one of my major demons. And those are the 2 cabals that I have built up so far. So thanks for dropping the question and being a little bit interactive in those comments. If you have an idea for a video, you want me to see me elaborate on some things, let me know in the comments below. Always looking for kind of ideas, and I'm happy to film another video. So until we meet again, take care.